Hey guys, welcome back to Control. So where do we start? That was quite eventful. So Jesse has come here to the oldest house, which was discovered in the middle of Manhattan in '64 apparently, and has come into possession of this thing in her hand. The what was it called? The service weapon, which is an OOP, an object of power, apparently, according to Casper Darling, which kind of is, it seems to be intrinsically linked with the oldest house, in that whoever can wield and sort of safely wield the service weapon seems to actually hold the power over the house and the Bureau of Control, I think. This was seemingly confirmed. I just realised I'm sure I can hear pneumatic message tubes going off in there. Unless it's... Oh, it's the one over our head, isn't it? Anyway, back on point. I'm going to come in here just to see if anything's changed with the security alerts. Lockdown in effect, building lockdown, head of research override, HRA protocol. Yep, that's all still the same. Yeah, so we are now apparently the director of the Bureau. Oh, well, as if we needed any further confirmation. Director Jesse Faden. Well, they were quick putting that up, weren't they? So, I think that pretty much confirms that either we're sort of falling into, like, some sort of time portal, which is probably still likely, or I think it's basically trying to tell us that the building dictates what its actual makeup is. I mean, there was an elevator there. This didn't exist before. So, yeah. We've also got the board. Whoever they are, they seem to have, oh, executive affairs. Okay, so we've come into the executive... It's a shame that there's not sort of a cursor or something here, but yeah, with that little red arrow. So the direct... Wait, no, hold on. Yes, this is where we are. Yes, the elevator is still there according to the map. It's that little notch. It's just not... The building's choosing not to show us. Executive affairs is around the corner. Then that leads around to some sort of atrium with question marks in the middle. That's got a yellow border on it, so perhaps that is the objective for the welcome to the oldest house mentioned up in the top there. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, it was up the map, wasn't it? Okay. So, what are these, clocking cards? I can hear voices. Hold on. Do we have... Oh. There's somebody either hanging in the air or hanging from the ceiling. Both are probably not good. What are these? I want to get in there and see what they are, but okay. The
hotline. Whoa. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Breach the hotline.
Is that Director Trench?
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
That was Director Trench. So Trench killed himself as soon as we arrived, and we're now the director. A rather fetching picture of us, I must say. Right, here we are, Central Executive Wing. Oh, look at all the terminals. Oh. Oh, bad things. There's someone hanging up there. That's kind of off-putting. Okay, we can shoot out the glass, that's something. Whoa, hello, hi. Whoa, need to take cover, need the ammo to regen. Whoop. Is it? Whoa, where the... Okay. There you are, hello. Jeez. Okay, are we hurt? We're not. How are we not hurt? How did I not get obliterated then? I feel like these guys are probably much better aim than I am. Right, I think we're in the clear. Yeah, it's saying about the health elements, but thankfully it doesn't seem that we need it. Whoa, okay, right, yeah, we need to investigate this. Why are people hanging in the air like this? Ah! Now, I saw undefined reading. Okay, I was a little bit confused as to what I picked up when I faced the first guards, and it was one of these elements that I picked up. Conceptual material, undefined reading. they don't seem to be interactive. I wonder whether you can... They're listed as materials. I wonder whether you can literally use them to sort of build things or upgrade things later on. Okay, so back to the matter of hand. Why is everybody so infatuated with hovering towards the ceiling? Hello. Hi. Could you explain what you're doing up there, please? And are these voices coming from them? Oh, hello. We've got something in here. Wait. I can hear one of the voices saying the name of something. Right, what have we? Correspondence. Executive meeting minutes. The Federal Bureau of Control. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Running costs of AWE response. AWE was Altered World Events, wasn't it? We learned that from the video with Dr. Darling. Update on mold eradication efforts. This mold is a serious thing, it seems. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. So that was to the executive staff from admin. Okay. Oh, I need to get into the habit of using this zoom as well, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to sort of see what I'm looking at as well. Right. Well, that all seemed fairly standard. The fact that my picture is plastered all over the walls is not, however. The one thing that makes me wonder if I'm sort of slipping through time is the fact... Oh, it's hard to know if it's just sort of disembodied voices talking to me or some sort of enemy that's approaching. Yeah, something else that makes me think, good grief, they had a good time in here, didn't they? That we're sort of skipping through time is that we already had that report generated, apparently ordered by us from a researcher. Oh, hello.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, so more mention of altered items and objects of power. Objects of power we kind of got a bit of a brief on from that video that we saw, but altered items I don't think we've encountered yet. Okay, Federal Bureau of Control. Right. Wait, hold on. These things have got a main monitor and a little teeny tiny monitor in the keyboard. Good grief. They had multi-monitor setups in the 60s? I am impressed. Right, tube delivery. Those voices are becoming slightly unnerving now. They're kind of coming from everywhere all at once. Right. More of these gold in... Oh, God. Oh, oh, no. Why? What are you doing? Yes, what was I going to say? I was going to say a thing. Oh, yeah, more of these gold insignias. Let's take a look at the map. So we're in Executive Affairs. Oh, this is just a flat board. Okay, the only reason I took notice of that was there was one of those in the director's office that, according to the map, looked like it was leading to a corridor. Although I suppose it stands to reason that his office might rearrange itself at some point or other and actually develop a proper corridor there. Dinner reservations. Okay, this is a non-official communication. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers be ready for you at lobby reception. Reminder she's turning 46. Hold up. So somebody has written a memo to somebody to remind them that they're going for dinner for their wife's birthday and to remind them how old she's going to be? Slightly concerning. One thing that did pop into my head, and one possible reason for all this really old tech in here, maybe the building not only shifts in structure and configuration, but maybe shifts through time as well. Perhaps it sort of onboards staff at different moments through time. So sort of lowest denominator, they have to stick with the oldest tech so as not to freak the oldest staff out, if that makes sense. Anyway, don't let Mold Hitch and Ride perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Ew. It's got a name badge saying Lumpy. That's kind of concerning. So this mold that seems to be a problem can also attach itself to people. Avoid modern technology. Synchronicity Research Department. Synchronicity. Okay. What do they have to remain synchronized with? I wonder to myself. Right. I don't think there's anything else new. I'm sure it said after the storm, it's time for a pause or something. Oh, shelter! Here's one of those shelters that was mentioned. Maximum occupancy, 6 persons. 72 shelter. Shelter ID GI002. Shelter service hatch. Hold on. There's a bullet hole there. Oh. Oh. Right, okay. Obviously isn't that shelter because somebody in here is being affected by whatever the hell is making them not respect gravity anymore. Emergency lights. Got a document over here. Emergency supply storage. What do we have? Marshall, AWE investigations. 2 H. Marshall from L. Keenum. Another dud. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. It's just so SCP Foundation. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. I forgot to zoom again. Sorry. Must get in the habit of doing that. Right, what do... that was listed as... Oh, a personal mod energy boost. Personal... Oh, look, bunks. 3 bunks. Right, it said maximum occupancy 6, so that must be rotating. Oh, we can lock ourselves in. Oh. Oh, that's ominous. I don't like that. Not claustrophobic or anything, but I feel like we may now need to genuinely use these at some point if we can actually lock ourselves in. And that is a big old heavy-duty door, isn't it? I think... Yeah, it looks like that's the only way we can go, and that is the Central Executive Suite. Before we do... wrong menu. Let's have a look. So, weapon mods. Personal mods. Here we go. Oh, we've got 2 personal mods. We've got 2, apparently. Energy boost. And an astral health boost. Okay. So... We've only got 1 empty slot. We can get another 2 by upgrading, apparently. The astral health boost is rare. I feel like that's probably preferable, but I don't want to fit either of them until I know that I need them. Energy boost. What energy are we speaking? I don't think I've actually used any yet. Unless that's something to do with the service weapon. Also, we can deconstruct these for the spiky dot things up in the top right, of which we have 1,000, which is good, I guess. We can equip weapon. Oh, hello. We've got a weapons mod. Astral reload efficiency. Reload speed plus 16%. Well, I feel like I want that already. I presume we can swap these out later on if we get something better. But again, we can... Right. Let's equip it. Screw it. Why not? Collectibles. We picked something up as well. Oh, is that just that tape recording? Yes, it was. Reminder building shifts. So, unexpected building shifts can result in... Oh dear. Objects of power and altered objects appearing. Oh, Central Executive. That's awfully dramatic. I like it.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Oh.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
I was just about to mention that.
That was contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I was just about to say about that sort of weird geometric circular shimmering that keeps on appearing. I noticed when I was editing the last episode that it appeared a couple of times. Once when Jesse walked into the lobby, it was very prominent when we went into Director Trench's office. And it seems like that is what she's having this not so internal monologue conversation with, because we know when she was speaking to it, whatever it is, about Artie, the janitor, he can actually hear us. Anyway, so what have we got? Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn researchers by order of Emily Pope. Now, Emily Pope is the research specialist who we had apparently ordered to find out about the Hiss soldiers, but we've never met her. And this is before we even became director. So, this is an examination of paranatural topics and urban legends. Urban legends are believed to be to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau-made anthology television program. Sorry, what? They made a TV show? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. Broadcast something on TV that gets people hooked and gets talked about to try and plant seeds of thought out in the populace. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on I was about to say folklore. Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living on the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493, 6942 for full report. So hold on. Pair of scissors that consume human something through 2 punctures on the something. AWs, right. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs only occur on something. A pair of scissors that is this like an example of something that's been found? So is that a pair of scissors that consume human blood through 2 punctures on the neck? So it's a pair of scissors that have been, what, altered to take on properties of, what, vampire folklore? Is that what it's saying? Altered items take on... It's making my brain hurt already. This is crazy. So you can basically impose characteristics of certain archetypal thoughts and notions onto everyday objects and alter them in a way that they just behave like a completely different entity. That's nutty. This is absolutely insane. I keep on exclaiming how crazy this is. I'm not saying it negatively. Believe me, this is absolutely 100% my flavor of batshit crazy. I love this. It's a lot to take. Oh, hold on. I think I just turned that on. Well, I've obviously turned it on. It's got a green LED on it. But it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Okay. I'm going to turn that off again, so I'm slightly concerned. Okay, so... I love the architecture of this place. It's so abstract. Whoa, hello, hi. That's a big dirty pyramid hanging right there. Oh, security guards as well. What is going on in the middle there? There's equipment, some sort of monitoring equipment set up. Can I even go anywhere? So these voices, this constant droning is the hiss, by the sounds of it. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's the radio, isn't it? Did I miss a thing? I feel like I don't actually have a direction at the moment. That will let us back out. So is this what's going on? These voices, this droning just infects people's minds and... Oh, right, I can't fit down there. Am I supposed to jump over? I guess I am. Whoa. Hello! Sniper? Oh, I thought it said sniper. It said ranger. Oh. Forgot about the recharge time on this pistol. Gonna have to be careful of that. Whoa, no you don't, sir. Uh-oh, yes you do. Run away! Oh no, this is going very south. That went very south very quickly. No, I did not enjoy that. Oh, health seems to regen to an
Cleanse the
extent.
control points.
Oh,
An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
there's that fractal pattern again. What even is that? Okay, let's go around and we definitely... Oh, what's this? Shatter projectile choke weapon mod. Maybe it is time to load one of these things up. So it looks as though this is a full lobby here by the looks of it with balconies, but these blocks have just sort of grown. That looks like it's a door through to somewhere. Okay. Gather these little health things. Cleanse the control point. Is the control point related to the pyramid? Whoa. Oh, there go the blocks. So the blocks were encroaching. So it was the geometry. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool.
You did it. We did it.
Hello.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
is that someone in the shelter?
Are you with us?
Hope.
With the Bureau?
Um,
Still sane?
well. With the Bureau, yes. I don't know if entirely by choice, but yes, I believe I am. Oh, boardroom, hello. Still sane?
Please, talk to me.
Open to debate, I guess.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Putting it politely. Can we touch these people?
Is
Oh.
it safe to come out?
Hold on, Pope. It's the sector elevator, right? That's a security checkpoint heading off to somewhere. I'm really intrigued about this boardroom. I'm half tempted to just leave her there and see what's going on through here. Oh. Ominous. Many paintings as well. Are they actually paintings of the board? Oh, I see. Okay. So, oh, wow. That's a lot of portraits and not all of them filled out. So are these the board that, oh, hello. Look who we have up there. I don't know where you can make that out, but that looks like it's Zachariah Trench. And wait, there's a cloth over the next one. So what, are they in the process of putting my picture up there? It's all men as well, up to my point. Okay, let's actually go and stop being rude. Let's go and address that voice in the shelter. Hello. Right, stand back.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Oh.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit.
The director.
You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
This is so nutty that everybody knows that she's established as the director, and it literally happened like 5 minutes ago. Hi. What are
Director.
those
Faden.
things on the chests?
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
I'm guessing that's an HRA on your
You
chest
are
then.
the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
You can say that again.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Oh, what happened to
But
her?
I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
So... the batshit crazy isn't letting up anytime soon. Right. A number of things. Tell you what, let's just get some privacy. Bye-bye. So, what was her name now? Emily... Let's see. Oh, we've got more assets. That's a new one. Conceptual material, hidden trend, alerts. Right. Correspondence, was it? No. Where am I looking? Research and records. Hisgard, there we go. Yes, Emily Pope. So this whole time thing, the whole timeline is screwed. Emily Pope has just met me for the first time, has just realised that I've just become director, yet like 10 minutes ago she compiled a report for me on the Hisgard that I'd only just spotted and that she hadn't had a chance to research yet. It's, oh, wow, this is so tangled. It's just so ridiculously tangled in on itself. So, and here's a paradox. We found out that the enemy, or this weird thing that seems to be taking over people through those weird voices, is called the Hiss through this report compiled by a lady who's just found out that they're called the Hiss from us after we've read the report. I'm gonna back out for a moment before my brain melts. Oh, that's new. That wasn't in the other shelter. Like a prison lavatory. What have we? Control points. Okay, so that was one of these things outside. So this was compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Right, so control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Well, hold on. That's a control point outside, and it had the equipment there by the looks of it, yet the entire room was being invaded by those sort of weird blocks of concrete. These control points are discovered by redacted, detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file blah 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 for full report. Parts of the building refuse to be what? Stabilized? Again, the building has its own conscience. It's so weird. It's... The best way I can put it is this entire place is kind of like an old sort of... there's something that I'm thinking of that's got an old location like this. It's like something from the Dharma Initiative from Lost, mixed with, I don't know, the stairways at Hogwarts. It's like the place has its own conscious. Can I speak to her again? I cannot. Right, so Emily seems to be quite cool. She seems to be on... Oh, hello. Oh, that's the body that we went up to, isn't it? She seems to be on our side, from what I can tell. What's through there? That's another atrium by the looks of it. Right, I'm quite intrigued to see his... Can't interact with these people freely by the looks of it. We can go back to the control point, though. Oh, hello! Fast travel and outfits. So these act as fast travel points. Well, that's dead handy to know. Outfits I'm intrigued by. What have we got? Attack response. Okay, that's kind of cool. Astral dive suit. What? What in the world's that? That looks like something from Tron. An urban response. Okay, we look like we just walked in from Left 4 Dead. Or just regular civilian. Well, we might as well get changed into something. Let's go into tactical response. That looks kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, that works. Right, so that's handy to know. We've got fast travel points, because everybody knows how much I love fast travel. Oh, we've got access to the upstairs now. Interesting. Is there anything new in the boardroom? Our picture's still not up there. Why is our picture not up there? Damn it. They've hung my picture everywhere else. Why am I not on the board? Unless that's the point. Oh! Oh, God! Maybe that's the point. Who did we notice is on the board? Zachariah Trench. Maybe you have to die in service, or perhaps even because of the service weapon before you can join the board. Perhaps he has now joined the board. Maybe that's where he's speaking to us from. Hello, what was that? Undefined... Oh, more materials. Okay, cool. I don't remember that being there when we came in before. Maybe I just missed it. Okay. We've got access to a few different places now by the looks of things. The hiss is through that way. Let's not dawdle. Hello, you look like you were in the process of doing something then. So, let's see what we can do for this hiss-infected individual. Whoa. Did we do good or damage? Oh no. Where'd she go?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oh god. So the service weapon, when we were attacking those guards...
Over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
When we were attacking those guards, we were blowing the hiss out of them. That was the sort of the rainbow effect, I think. But as soon as the hiss leaves their body, they become nothing. We picked something up there as well. Let's have a look. Collectibles, research and records, hiss agent. Here we go. Again, compiled by Emily Pope by order of director Jesse Faden. When? From what timeline? Okay, field research on hiss entity, corrupt agent. The hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. A kind of bit of a giveaway. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behaviour. They only seem interested in vocalising the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. hold on. So, okay, yeah, right. Let's not get myself mixed up. Emily obviously knows what Wi-Fi is, even though she's in a building from the 60s. Just because the place is stuck in the 60s doesn't mean the people are... Okay, cool. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. So, what is the plan?
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
Oh, the boardroom.
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Oh.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board.
Oh.
He can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So he could have been taken by the Hiss, I guess.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
That's our hotline. The old Bakelite telephone.
This is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
So, so is this lobby and this boardroom acting kind of like a hub? Oh, very cool. Right, we definitely do have questions for you, but interesting that she said that's a couple of times now where she kind of wants to be part of the Bureau, part of this, obviously, altered plane of existence that exists within the oldest house. So she'd said that she was part of a big AWE, Altered World event, when she was a kid in, what was her regular? Ordinary, that's it, Ordinary. Slightly suspicious town name. And she said as well, once she'd become the director, when she was in Trench's office, or art office now, I guess, she said she was happy to be here. She wants this. She had a taste of this other bizarre world when everything kicked off in Ordinary.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so, the HRE that's on her chest as well, I noticed it's the same pattern as the big dome thing above the reception desk by the main entrance.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Fair point.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Yeah, I'm very keen to speak to Darling. Right, I need to ask about Trench. That's another thing that makes me think that Jessie's just absolutely cool with being part of this life. She's not even questioning the fact that Trench is speaking to her from beyond the grave.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Also, I've got a funny feeling it would probably kill you if I handed it over. Right. Speaking of which, objects of power, the gun is one, the hotline is the other.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
No.
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
What is para-utilitarian? It's the second time I've heard that. Okay, and how are they linked to the building?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Who's she talking to? What is the pattern we keep seeing? Oh, but this oldest house place sounds seriously cool. It's like the back rooms or something.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Oh, I'm
Let me know.
absolutely certain of it. Oh, God. Well, I mean, that's a few questions answered. I think. Oh, there we go. There's... Interesting. The cafeteria, the nostalgia department, comms department, and dead letters. And there are other places open up here as well. I want to take a little... Oh! Nice! There's loads of places we can go. And loads of these containers with pickups as well. We've got low health boost. That sounds particularly handy. Little side office. So yeah, I'm guessing this is some sort of hub setup. I wonder if this becomes like a full base of operations or something over time. Is that... No. A cigarette machine. Oh my gosh, I've not seen a cigarette dispenser in decades. Okay. What have we got here? Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went, Dr. or D. Rodriguez. Yes, I can imagine that your office layout shifting every so often can become most inconvenient, especially when you're caught short. Right, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. We're heading off to the comms department next by the looks of it. Lord only knows what we're going to find over there. But if you would like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, please do so down below. I would love to hear what you think. And hop on over to the Discord as well. It'd be great to start a conversation about everything. Please, someone help my ailing brain. I will catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.